Hey guys, Uncommon Ramen here. Today for TCG Tuesday, we're going to be looking at the Collector's Booster Box for Strixhaven, School of Mages. This one is a Collector's Booster, so it's only going to have 12 booster packs in it, but it's going to be packed full of ridiculous value. It also is going to have the, I believe it was called the Mystical Library, Arcane Library. It's going to have the cards that look like that. So we're going to take a look at it. I don't know how they seed these packs. I know that when I was looking at the set boosters for this game, the seeding was very, or for this set, Strixhaven, the seeding was very strange. So I'm not really sure how they seed these. We're going to take a look for, obviously, the Mystical Library cards, but also, you know, Planeswalkers, lands, anything like that. The Mystical Library cards, the one that has value, is going to be our Demonic Tutor or our Time Warp. Problem is that Time Warp just got banned, so let's just see how much that holds value. Right, so the first part is always going to be commons and uncommons, and it'll be divided by a land. So we're just going to sift through those real quick because they don't matter. All right, and the lesson has a chance of being rare. So this is the one part that's different. Just before the land, I assume. Or, oh, I'm wrong. Wait, where did they put the land? Huh. Well, I don't know. So anyway, this is a lesson. I'm assuming this is going to always be a lesson. In this particular case, the lesson was rare. But I don't think it's always going to be the case. This is Confront the Past. For those of you who were into War of the Spark, we all know that Gideon sacrificed himself for Liliana. This is her, well, not necessarily confronting herself about it, but trying to figure out why he did that. Fervent Mastery. Our full art is going to be part of the recent Commander sets. So this is Excavation Technique. It is not standard legal. We have Flame Scroll Celebrant as our modal double-sided. I'm going to take this off camera so that I don't show the Mystical Archive card. This is the back side, Revel in Silence, Flame Scroll Celebrant. This one is full art. Our Mystical Archive is Duress, and I know that if you watch my other videos, you'll know how much I really enjoy... Wait, what is this? They inlaid the card with gold. What? Okay, so it's not a foil, but if you look at the gold edges, it is actually inlaid with foil. That is pretty nifty. I was not expecting that. Anyway, I mentioned in an earlier video, Duress is, I love the art for this, and I can't wait to use these cards. Oh, wow, I didn't know these came in here either. Okay, so in Japan, they have a specific set, kind of like Mystical Archives, but I believe it's called Forbidden Archives, and that is what this is. Forbidden Archives, and I don't actually know what card this is because I didn't look into these because I didn't know I was ever going to be able to get these. So there you go. We have a Forbidden Archives card right there. The art on this is phenomenal. It is beautiful. And I will do my best to try and figure out what these cards are when I have a chance off camera. Oh, another one from Forbidden Archives. Wow, and this one is foil. Full art. That is just absolutely impressive. This one I think is Opt. I believe this one is Opt. Not 100% sure though. That is just absolutely beautiful. I guess I'm going to be a lot more surprised than I gave myself credit. That's a lot of really incredible pulls right there. Our next rare is going to be Accomplished Alchemist. It is a foil and it is full art, followed by our token. So that was one pack, and I'm going to tell you I'm not disappointed in any way, shape, or form. Like I said, did not know that we were going to get Forbidden Archives, and also this little foil inlay is just incredible. All right, let's move on. Open. All right, now let's see if that happens in all the packs. We're just going to move past the commons and uncommons. Alright, so this is a lesson again in the lesson slot, and it is rare, so I'm assuming they're always going to be rare. I could be wrong. Academic Probation. Draconic Intervention. Essex Fractal Bloom. So this one, again, is part of the recent Commander sets and is not standard legal. We have Torrent Sculptor. Torrent Sculptor is a modal double-sided, so we're just going to pull that off screen really quick so I can show you both sides. We got the Flamethrower Sonata. Torrent Sculptor. Very cool. Now, the next card is, well, in the last pack was my foil inlaid Duress. In this one, it is the Forbidden Archives, again, what I thought was the opt, so that's really cool. We got another very cool art on that. Followed by a foil inlaid Putrefy. Incredible. Incredible. I'm going to tell you straight up that I was very... Oh, a foil inlaid Defiant Strike. No, this one's just straight up foil. Foil Defiant Strike. Not as special, but I'm going to tell you that with the Kaldheim Collectors Booster Box, I was absolutely disappointed, and I'm only 2 packs into this one, and I'm so excited. Witherbloom Command, followed by a token. Alright, it looks like we should expect to get those Forbidden Archives in all of these, which actually changes the value of these completely. Alright, so we got the commons and uncommons. We'll just get through those real quick. Okay, here's our lesson. Okay, so we can see that the lesson here was actually uncommon. So it is always going to be occupied by a lesson. That doesn't necessarily mean the lesson is going to be rare. Move into the next card, our foil modal double-sided Wandering Archaic. So we just pull that off screen really quick so I can show you the other side. Explore the Vastlands. Wandering Archaic. Okay. The next card up is Dazzling Sphinx. So it looks like the this card will always be part of the Commander set. So you should expect in your collector's booster boxes for Strixhaven that at least one of the rare cards you're going to receive is going to be part of the Commander 2021 stuff. Okay, we have Manifestation Sage, full art, followed by another really beautiful Forbidden Archives card. Typically, I'm not really into the Japanese or really foreign language cards, but they did such a fantastic job on the art that I can't help it. Alright, we have our foil inlaid Counterspell from the Mystical Archives, and it just looks so pretty. Just looks so pretty. Another Mystical Archives, and if I had to take my guess... No, I'd be wrong. Is this Village Rites? I think this is Village Rites. But look at that art! Look at that! That eyeball is so scary. Alright, I'm sorry. Next up is God's Willing in full foil. And our token. So what, we're 3 packs in, and honestly, far more excited than I was ever with the Kaldheim Collectors Booster Box. It was just such a disappointment. And I went in with no expectations, honestly. Okay, go through our commons, uncommons. This is our lesson, which is a common. So our first one up is Valentin, Dean of the Vein, which is a modal double side. So we're just going to go ahead and pull that off camera real quick. We got our second side of that is Lisette, Dean of the Root. Again, Valentin. Okay, and then our Commander rare for this one is Tavash Gloom Summoner. Followed by, wow, incredible, Galazeth Prismari, I believe is currently the most expensive dragon in the set. So having the nice full alternative art, alternative frame, in fact, is really just a beautiful pull. Followed by Divine Gambit with our foil inlay. Followed by another card that I wish I knew the name for, but unfortunately, like I said, I didn't do any research on these particular cards because I didn't think I was ever going to get them. This one is a foil. Whatever it does, it gives +3/+2. All right, next up, Experimental Expressionist. And a Spirit Token. Boop, 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 boop. Let's get past our commons and uncommons here. Okay, here's our lesson. It's common, Spirit Summoning. Followed by Culmination of Studies. All right, next up on that one is Elementalists Palette. Blade Historian. Another beautiful art. Stone Rain. Still probably one of the better land destructions. Cultivate in full foil. What is this? Besides totally incredible. Is this Bolt? So cool. Mystical Archives, Forbidden Archives, such a good idea. I'm just saying, even for a person who does not play Standard, or does not play anything but Standard, I think the Mystical Archives and the Forbidden Archives were incredible. You know, because if there's ever an inkling for me to go into a format outside of Standard, it's nice to have these cards that are just really showy and just really beautiful cards to add to your deck. Inkling Summoning is our lesson here, and then followed by Velemachus Lorehold, which is by far the lowest value dragon in this set. Followed by Audacious Reshapers. Elite Spellbinder. Super, super, super good. Claim the Firstborn. A card that I can't read, but I love. That art is so incredible. How could you not want to play with these? Another one. Hoffrey Ghostforge. And a token. Moving into the next pack. Alright, getting past the commons and uncommons. Our lesson here is Introduction to Prophecy. Again, it's just common. Hall of Oracles for our rare. Followed by Wake the Past. Hall of Oracles again. Same pack. Different, we've got a full art going here. Or an extended art, as they like to call it. Another beautiful card right here. God's Willing. Another card. Necroblossom Snarl. So this is the first land that I pulled here. Kind of disappointed by that, but that's how it was with the Kaldheim ones too. It was just not pulling lands. There's only 5 new lands in here. I think they complete a set of lands that started in a set that I'm just not aware of what the set was called, but I think they complete a set. So we're up to 10 now on those, but of course only 5 of them are legal and standard. Boo. Okay, commons and uncommons. Boop, 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 boop. Necrotic Fumes is the lesson. Behind that, we got our Sparring Regimen. Followed by Bold Plagiarist. Baleful Mastery. Only actually pulled 2 masteries this time. That's very pretty. Day of Judgment. Wow. Day of Judgment with the foil inlay from the Collectors Booster Packs is just... I think this is the first time I pulled this one, too. Scary, scary card. Shock. Damogoth Titan. And our token. Oh. We got 3 more packs after this one. And I can't say I'm disappointed. Alright, commons and uncommons. And like I said, after I finish opening these, I'm going to go ahead and get off camera to get some translations on these Japanese cards. So we got Pet Summoning as our lesson. Callous Blood Mage. Followed by Ruin Grinder. Our modal double side here is Keon, Dean of Substance, followed by Ibrahim, Dean of Theory. Okay. First Mystical Archive is Cultivate. And follow up with one of the Japanese cards, which I do believe is Doomblade. This one is a little bit easier to figure out. Another Japanese card, followed by Grape Shot in foil, which I honestly thought was going to be more expensive, but didn't go up in value, even though it looks better. Maybe that's just a personal opinion. Definitely, it's just a personal opinion. Commons and uncommons. And our lesson is Environmental Sciences. We got double major, not double mastery, double major. Followed by Blossoming Bog Beast. Crackle with Power. Opt in the Mystical Archive. Japanese card, which I will have a translation for you later on, but if I had to make a guess, I would say Mizzix Mastery. Mizzix Mastery. Probably. Divine Gambit. Torrent Sculptor. Followed by Flamethrower Sonata. And a token. Woo! Alright, we're going to go through our commons and uncommons real quick here. Okay, our lesson here is Mercurial Transformation. We've got Dragon's Guard Elite. Fiery Encore. Strixhaven Stadium. Agonizing Remorse. Still legal. If I was going to take a guess here, again, I would go with Urza's Rage. Yeah, we're going to go with Urza's Rage here. Opt. Well, this one's pretty. Oh, I couldn't begin to tell you, though. It's beautiful, though. And a token. This is the last pack, folks. And then, like I said, I'll get off camera. We'll do some translations for you. All right. Commons and uncommons. All right. Our lesson here is going to be Fractal Summoning, followed by Strict Proctor, Theoretical Duplication, Verdant Mastery in the extended art, which looks amazing. Not sure on this one. Again, we'll get your translations. A foil inlaid Inquisition of Kozilek, which is incredible. Another foil inlaid? No, it's full foil. Yes, full foil duress. Yay! So basic, but I love it. Another full foil of one of these guys that is just incredible. The art on here is so beautiful. Look at the crown. Just incredible. And then our spirit token. So really quickly, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here so I can get some translations, and then I will get back on here, okay? Okay, I'm back with some translations here. So let's look at these, see if I remember everything. So this is actually Weather the Storm. Okay. Moving on past that, we have Snakeskin Veil. So this is really neat. This is Cultivate. Urza's Rage, like I had called. Mizzix's Mastery. This was actually Lightning Bolt, like I said. This was also Village Rites, like I had said. This one is Eliminate. So this is the Forbidden Archives Eliminate. This was Doomblade, like I'd said. This one is Whirlwind Denial. So we have Whirlwind Denial. This one is Strategic Planning. This one was Opt, like I had said. This one is Memory Lapse. And it's just really incredible art. I will definitely be using these in one of my older decks that I actually use Memory Lapse in. So this one is Gift of Estates. This one was Defiant Strike. This one is Ephemerate. This one I think was the most expensive that I pulled out of the group here. This one is Ephemerate. This one is Infuriate, and that was it. So that was the collector's booster box of Strixhaven, and I'm going to tell you straight up, like I said before, that the experience with this box opening was a million times better than the experience I had with the Kaldheim box opening. With Kaldheim, I went in with literally no expectations. I really wasn't sure what I wanted. I definitely knew that I wanted to get some pathways, and in truth, it was just an extremely disappointing experience. This one, I didn't really go in with any expectations either. I was really excited for the Mystical Archives. I did not even know that the Japanese Mystical Archives would be part of that. And the stuff that we did pull as part of the set, I can't necessarily say I'm disappointed by either. Honestly, I wasn't really expecting anything. I have pretty much everything that I kind of wanted from the Strixhaven set anyway, so really this was just going to be an experience of opening packs and seeing how, you know, what you could expect from a collector's edition. I'm a little bit disappointed that we only got one Snarl, but honestly the Snarls are very cheap right now. And you know, the Mystical Archives that I did pull from here were just, they really did make up for it. So all in all, I think it was a good experience here. I do recommend this one. I wouldn't recommend, like I came off on the set booster opening for Strixhaven when I was talking about the Kaldheim Collector's Edition as well. I said that you shouldn't even bother picking up sealed product from Kaldheim because it just, for the most part, was just extremely disappointing. This was a much better experience. So that's all there is there. So if you like the video, go ahead and like and subscribe, and please leave a comment below if you have anything you'd like to add or anything you want to let me know. I'll try to get back to the comments as soon as I can. And guys, until next time, peace.